what is your assessment of Secretary Cusi? Kasi as I want to be objective about it, but it's hard to be objective if everything I see on the front page relates to a political statement or action on the part of the secretary and nothing to do with energy.
Well, Sito, it's very difficult for me to answer that directly, no, because his political activities and his political inclinations are his own prerogative. What's important for me is what I cover, no, which is the energy sector, and this is a task and a responsibility that was given to me by the Senate. Therefore, I have to do my job to conduct oversight and to hold the department into account. And this is where all of these things are coming up. No, for example, as you mentioned, the power situation next year, the Malampaya issue, and then you have the rising oil prices, which cannot be solved overnight. But we need to have a long-term solution to this. No, and all of these things are very serious and very immediate in terms of attention, and we need all hands on deck, especially this coming next few months, because oil prices are going up.
Now, in this Pantawid Pasada, I agree with you. It's a good solution, but doesn't it come too late? Because it's already end of October. By the time they get this on the ground, will probably require 15 to 20 days by the time it comes out. Tapos na ang boxing.
Part of the job of the DOE is to forecast, no? To forecast supply, to forecast demand, to forecast pricing, to forecast global trends. We all know that we import 99% of our oil. Given na yan, Sito, and that's not going to change in the next few years, no? So, in other words, our country is very susceptible to changes in global supply and demand as well as global prices. So, in other words, the job now of the DOE is to forecast and come up with solutions ahead of time. And that's why, to be frank about it, the solutions that were sent to us should have been put in motion 5, 6, 7 years ago, because we all know that we're susceptible to price shocks. And in fact, this is not the first time. If you remember when Saudi Aramco's refinery was bombed by some terrorists, supply went down. And again, no, prices went up as high as $80 per barrel. And we all scrambled again. No? And that's why what's important right now is to put something, a mechanism in place that we can call on as quick as possible and forecast ahead so that we can budget. Because even though we have that mechanism, kung wala naman tayong pera, then nothing's going to happen. And you're right, no? The administrative portion, the rolling out portion, also takes time. No? Even though we implement it today, the drivers will not feel it probably 1 or 2 weeks after.
Should we treat it as merely, public perception, or for my part, media perception? Because I mean, he is the cabinet, he is the Secretary of Energy. We have issues in the Department of Energy. Should he continue as Secretary of Energy, or simply let someone else handle that while he can devote his time to the politics of the party?
Sito, again, no, I will answer this indirectly, but my philosophy is let the evidence and the facts speak for itself. No, we have issues at hand, and the facts and the evidence will reveal those issues, and those issues, the gravity of those issues will be judged by us, no, the consumers and the constituency. So let those issues come out, and I will continue to hear on those issues because, in my opinion, those issues are very important issues that we need to resolve. And for me, that's the most important. Whatever political and whatever political activities that the Secretary has, that's his prerogative. But my concern are the issues, most especially the controversies that surround those issues. Because
Okay.
This is
Well,
the energy sector that
here's
we need confidence. I saw the letter of Secretary Kusi to us, the legislators. That includes me and Congressman Mikey Arroyo in the House. And there's merit to look at that, no? Especially in the aspect of transparency. Dahil pag tumataas ang presyo ng langis, we cannot help discount from our minds that there are people who are trying to abuse or trying to take advantage of this increase in prices. So for purposes of transparency, yes, no, we are looking at this law. We're looking at the oil deregulation law and how it can be more transparent, especially at these times. But it will take time, no. See, to amending the law will take time, and that's what that's what I'm saying to the department, that if we want to amend the law, we have to plan this, because hindi yan mangyayari overnight. No? We have to debate on this, we have to look at this, and it will take time. So the immediate solution is that Pantawid Pasada, which the DOF is already implementing. No? And it's good to put that in motion, because the prices of oil is really going up, and it will go up in the next few weeks.